Session 5, Taking Action and Staying Strong. I'm going to talk about resilience and adaptability, decisiveness and confidence. Right then, let's get down to it. You're looking to unlock the kind of performance where taking action isn't a hesitant step, but a confident stride, where resilience isn't just about bouncing back, but catapulting forward, where adaptability isn't a reaction, but a positive dance with change, where decisiveness isn't a gamble, but a calculated move, and where confidence isn't a facade, but a bedrock of inner strength. What if we didn't just navigate challenges, but transformed them into resounding wins? That's the mindset we're cultivating here. We're not just talking about getting by, we're talking about excelling, about challenging the norms and unlocking the immense digital and human potential that lies within us. As in the other sessions, expect nothing less than direct insights, strategies forged in my experience, and a relentless focus on results that you can measure. Consider me your catalyst in this transformation, bridging the power of technology with the very essence of human capability, with grit as our engine and optimism as our compass. Let's delve deep. Taking action, the first decisive step. In our pursuit of excellence, the ability to take decisive action is paramount. It's not enough to have brilliant ideas or insightful strategies. They remain dormant until we summon the courage to initiate and the decisiveness to commit. Think of it. What if your team didn't just discuss possibilities, but seize them with unwavering resolve? This requires a fundamental shift in mindset and the cultivation of specific skills. First up, courage. Standing firm and stepping forward. Courage in this context isn't the absence of fear, but the willingness to act despite it. It encompasses the ability to stand up for your values, even when facing opposition or personal risk. What we might call moral courage. It means making those difficult decisions that others might shy away from, and challenging existing norms and views when they hinder progress. Imagine a scenario when your team spots an outdated process that's costing time and resources. Courageous action isn't just identifying the problem, it's initiating the conversation, proposing a better way, and pushing for that change, even if it means rocking the boat. There is a truth to the saying, we should never waste a good crisis. Often, it's in challenging times that the courage to take bold action leads to the most significant innovation. Decisiveness, navigating uncertainty with resolve. The world rarely presents us with perfect information. True leaders, true action takers, possess the capacity to make brave decisions even when the path forward is uncertain. This isn't about rush, impulsiveness. It involves thoughtful consideration of the available information, followed by a firm commitment to a course of action. Think about digital transformation initiatives. The landscape is constantly evolving. Decisiveness means making informed choices about technologies and strategies, even when future trends are not entirely clear. It's about moving forward with conviction while remaining open to iteration and adjustment along the way. Taking initiative, leading through proactive engagement. Waiting for instructions or permission is the antithesis of taking action. The most impactful individuals and teams have a proactive drive to get things done and lead through action. They see opportunities and seize them, rather than waiting to be told what to do. This is about fostering a culture where individuals feel empowered to step up identify needs, and initiate solutions? What if every member of your team felt a sense of ownership and the confidence to drive positive change without constant direction? That's the power of cultivating initiative. Reflection is crucial, but it must ultimately lead to action. The pause isn't indefinite. It's a preparatory step that guides our next move. Action-centered leadership is precisely this, taking brave decisions and moving forward even when uncertainty looms. Inaction in critical moments can be just as damaging as misguided action. Our aim is to build teams that not only reflect but act with intention, driving progress and achieving tangible results. Staying strong, cultivating resilience. The journey of transformation is rarely smooth. There will be setbacks, obstacles, and moments where the path ahead seems too tough. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, persevere through difficulty, and maintain a growth mindset. All of these becoming absolutely critical. Imagine your team encountering a significant project hurdle. Resilience isn't about getting stuck in frustration. It's about learning from the setback and coming back stronger with renewed focus and determination. Managing stress, staying grounded under pressure. High-performing teams and individuals have strategies for managing stress and preventing overwhelm. The stress bucket exercise is a valuable tool for understanding the factors contributing to stress and developing mechanisms to cope effectively. This could involve practices like mindfulness, deep breathing, or simply taking a moment of quiet to recalibrate. The ability to remain composed, to keep your head when all about are losing theirs, as Kipling so eloquently put it, is a hallmark of resilience. Learning agility, growing through experience. Setbacks are not failures, they're opportunities for learning and growth. Learning agility, the ability to learn from both successes and failures, reflect on what happened and apply those learnings to future actions, is a crucial component of resilience. Viewing mistakes as learning opportunities fosters a culture of continuous improvement. After initiatives that don't go as planned, conducting blameless reviews focused on identifying lessons learned rather than assigning blame can be incredibly powerful. Perseverance, grit, the long-term commitment. Transformation often requires sustained effort over time. Perseverance, often referred to as grit, is the passion and perseverance for long-term and meaningful goals, the ability to persist despite obstacles. This is fueled by a clear focus on higher-order goals and a sense of intrinsic purpose, which provides motivation during tough times. Think about the effort required for digital transformation. It's not a quick fix, but a sustained commitment. Grit is what keeps the momentum going through the inevitable challenges. Optimism, the power of a positive outlook. Maintaining a positive outlook and a sense of hope in the possibility of meaningful change, even amidst uncertainty, is a vital aspect of resilience. Optimism isn't about ignoring challenges, but believing in the capacity to overcome them. It's about fostering a belief that life will have more good outcomes than bad. This positive energy is contagious, inspiring teams to stay the course even when going gets tough. To bolster resilience, encourage your team to develop a personal resilience building toolkit. This might include practices like gratitude journaling, visualization of their best possible future self, and identifying their support network. Regularly visiting their values and connecting with their sense of purpose can also provide a strong inner anchor during turbulent times. Dancing with change. the art of adaptability. In today's rapidly evolving landscape, the ability to adapt is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Adaptability, being flexible and agile in response to changing circumstances and new information, allows us to adjust our course while staying focused on our ultimate goals. What if your team embraced change not as a threat, but as an opportunity for innovation and growth? Embracing the beginner's mind. Often our past experiences and established ways of thinking can hinder our ability to adapt to new situations. Cultivating what's referred to as a beginner's mind, approaching new challenges with openness and curiosity, without being weighed down by previous views, is crucial for agility. This allows for fresh perspectives and a willingness to explore unconventional solutions. Leaders, think outside the box that we currently live within. Iteration and adjustment. The continuous cycle of improvement. True leadership in times of change involves a constant process of iterating, acting, learning from outcomes, and adjusting as necessary. When we start with may not be perfect, but action allows us to evolve, improve, and eventually reach our destination. Being rigid and unwilling to adjust course can be a recipe for stagnation and failure. So challenging the status quo, driving progress. Adaptability also involves willingness to think outside the box, questioning conventional practices, and push for progress and better solutions. It's about fostering a culture where it's safe to challenge the way things always have been done and to propose innovative alternatives. As leaders, we should push for things to be better and progress. Learning from feedback, the compass for adaptation. Actively seeking and utilising feedback is essential for adaptability. Feedback provides valuable insights into what's working and what's not, allowing us to adjust our strategies and approaches effectively. Creating a culture where honest feedback is both given and received constructively is vital for continuous adaptation. Remember, taking risks and building agility are intrinsically linked, especially in environments that may be traditionally risk-averse. True strength in leadership is indeed shown through courage, adaptability, and a commitment to lifting others. Making the call, the power of decisiveness. In the fast-paced world we operate in, the ability to make timely and effective decisions is a critical leadership competency. Decisiveness is the capacity to make brave decisions even when faced with incomplete information or potential opposition. What if your team was known for its ability to cut through complexity and make clear and confident choices? So thoughtful consideration followed by commitment. Decisiveness isn't about making snap judgments. It involves a process of gathering relevant information, carefully considering the options, and then committing to a course of action. This might involve utilising decision-making frameworks to provide structure and clarity, especially in ambiguous situations. The Define, Explore, Act, Reflect framework is one example of how to approach complex challenges with a structured mindset. Trusting your judgment. Confidence plays a significant role in decisiveness. Leaders who trust their knowledge, experience, and intuition are more likely to make decisions promptly and with conviction. This trust is built through a track record of thoughtful consideration and learning from past decisions. Communicating decisions clearly. A decision is only as effective as the communicated way that you do it. It is crucial to communicate clearly and transparently to the team, explaining the rationale behind the change. This helps to build understanding and buy-in, even if the decision is not universally popular. Embracing imperfect decisions as learning opportunities. Not every decision will be a perfect one. Decisive leaders understand that sometimes making a timely decision with the available information is better than a prolonged indecision. They also embrace the idea that imperfect decisions can provide valuable learning opportunities, leading to better decisions in the future. The inner compass, cultivating confidence. Confidence, a belief in your ability to make a positive impact and navigate challenges effectively, is the bedrock upon which action, resilience, adaptability, and decisiveness are built. True confidence isn't arrogance. It stems from aligning actions with core values. What if every member of your team operated with a quiet, unwavering confidence in their capabilities? Identifying and leveraging strengths. Focusing on your strengths and understanding what you do well naturally can significantly boost your confidence and create a more positive outlook. Take the time to reflect on moments when you felt at your best, the qualities you were using, and what others say you are naturally good at. Intentionally using your strengths in your daily life acts like the sails propelling you forward. Reframing limiting beliefs. Negative self-talk and limiting beliefs can severely erode your confidence. Identifying these negative thoughts, e.g., I'm not good enough, I can't handle this, and actively reframing them into more empowering ones. For example, I am capable, I can learn and grow, is a powerful technique for building self-belief. Visualizing success. The best possible future self exercise is a potent tool for creating a compelling vision for the future and building confidence in your ability to achieve it. By vividly imagining a successful year, you begin to believe in that possibility. Practicing small acts of courage. Building confidence is often a gradual process. Consciously stepping outside your comfort zone in small, manageable ways can help build your courage and self-belief over time. Each time you take a small, brave act, you cast a vote for your identity as someone who takes action and overcomes challenges. Seeking and reflecting on feedback. Actively soliciting feedback from trusted colleagues and mentors and reflecting on it constructively is crucial for building an accurate sense of your strengths and areas for development, which ultimately strengthens confidence. Brené Brown's experience highlights the importance of receiving honest feedback, even when it's difficult to hear, as it's a sign of care and an opportunity for growth. Celebrating small wins again. Acknowledging and celebrating your success, no matter how small, helps to reinforce positive neural pathways and build a sense of accomplishment, which fuels confidence. The synergistic power, bringing it all together. These qualities, taking action, resilience, adaptability, decisiveness, and confidence, are not isolated traits. They're interconnected and mutually reinforcing. Confidence fuels the courage to take action and the resilience to persevere through setbacks. Adaptability allows for decisive shifts in strategy when faced with new information. And the experience of taking action and overcoming challenges, in turn, builds greater confidence and resilience. To truly excel, we must cultivate these attributes holistically. Encourage self-reflection within your teams using the questions provided in many forms. Facilitate the use of tools like the GROW model for goal setting and problem solving, the V2MUM framework for strategic planning, and the Eisenhower matrix for prioritizing actions. Promote practices like reflection journaling, values clarification, and the development of personal resilience toolkits. Remember, leadership at all levels requires being tough, being flexible, and dealing with the chances. It's about understanding people, seeing the bigger picture, and working with others to get everyone on the same page. It's not just about managing tasks, it's about inspiring progress and fostering a culture where individuals feel empowered to contribute their full potential. The catalyst for transformation: grit and optimism in action. Ultimately, the combination of taking action, resilience, adaptability, decisiveness, and confidence, underpinned by grit, perseverance, and passion for long-term goals, and optimism, a positive outlook and belief in the possibility of meaningful change, acts as the catalyst for transforming challenges into wins. This is how we bridge the gap between the current reality and the desired future, unlocking the potential that surrounds us and empowering our potential to reach new heights. By cultivating these qualities, we move beyond merely reacting to events and become proactive change makers. We adapt to and build the ability to lead transformation initiatives. We foster a mindset of continuous improvement and a belief that things can change. As Yuval Harari and Ruta Bergman highlight, mankind faces significant challenges, and it requires a global conversation and an action plan driven by innovative and resilient thinkers. Embracing the journey of growth. Developing the capacity for taking action and staying strong is not a destination, but an ongoing journey of growth and refinement. It requires conscious effort, regular self-reflection, and a commitment to continuous learning. But the rewards are immense. Teams that perform at their peak, organisations that thrive in the face of change, and a collective ability to transform challenges into resounding wins. So let's embrace this journey with grit and optimism, knowing that every step forward builds our inner strength and unlocks our collective potential to build a better world, one pivotal moment at a time. Let's challenge the norms, drive change, and unlock digital potential with direct insights, proven strategies, and a laser focus on measurable results. Consider this session the ignition sequence for a future where your team doesn't just meet expectations, but constantly exceeds them.